to Chris and Con and Dumper, where like we lost some footage due to some technical difficulties. Con's fault.
Whoa!
That
you would have charged your battery.
well.
So they could have more content to watch.
Well, if you're watching the last one, anyway, we ended up finishing with the best bad guy, and we came to the conclusion after a heated discussion. There's some slaps, there's some throwing, there's some bloody noses, but we came to the conclusion that like Comstock from Bioshock Infinite was our number one bad guy, and our two runners up were Steve Ames from GTA 5 and
Dave from the last.
And David from the last was that prick.
Okay,
so
we're gonna
moving on.
we got most disappointing game of 2013. List looks like this: Beyond Two Souls, Battlefield 4, Aliens Colonial Marines, Dead Space 3, and GTA Online. I keep saying
Alien Marines.
Dead Space 3, GTA Online, Walking Dead, Survival Instincts, Call of Duty Ghosts, Sly Cooper, Season Time.
Right. Well, I'd like to start it off that I want to like cut out Teasing Time. I wouldn't call that best 3, but it was so shit. Like it was so bad because it's just like the first like 3, you show like this kind of story where like he matured and he got a bit older and he ended up running off with the police woman, but then and and it kind of ended, but then this one just turned him into a child again. Which I don't like, and just the art style is different.
The main problem with this is
it just changed.
Time travel with raccoon.
Yeah, time travel with raccoons, hippos, and a turtle.
I just don't feel comfortable about that.
No, so I just bring that things in. I was really disappointed. I was really disappointed, but I think we should go. It's not in top 3. No, I wouldn't say.
Oh,
and also we have a special guest, Ruka.
Yeah. Ruka the dog.
The dog.
Wait, Call of Duty Ghosts in this. I think we just put it on because it's a continuous disappointing Call of Duty franchise.
Activision just continue to disappoint
Yeah.
every time. Just keep getting worse and worse.
And they were like bedazzled by the fact that they're below us. This is like Call of Duty. They're like, what are we doing wrong? And we're like, I don't know. Maybe to keep making the same game over and over each year.
Yeah.
I think it can go.
I think so.
The ending was the biggest insult.
Yeah.
You can get an ending and just the end. I won't spoil it on my viewers. Give them the pleasure of actually playing the game.
Too late.
But it's basically mirror image to Modern Warfare 2's ending. The only difference is you're getting into a car, not a helicopter. I'm pretty sure there's been some comparison videos and you can watch them if you want to.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Walking Dead, Survival Instincts.
Yes, again, another Activision game. Surprise.
Activision. Yeah.
Publishers, I'm not sure exactly who developed it.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't play it, but I've seen a lot of it being played, and it just looked crap.
There have been better zombie games this year.
Their concept was kind of interesting though. You travel from town to town.
Yeah, the bodywork was good, but the overall.
Their execution was just
not
shit.
better.
Maybe
It's a good idea.
the game looked like super rushed.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, have the Walking Dead license? It's a big license.
Yeah.
It just seemed like they were just kind of hoping the fans would just buy it because, like, Walking Dead TV fans would buy it because it's like a Walking Dead stuff.
Exactly, yeah. It's season.
Think we could cut that?
Yeah.
Walking Dead? Probably.
I'd say we could cut that.
What are we left with?
Beyond Two Souls,
Oh.
Aliens, Colonial Marines, Dead Space 3, Battlefield 4, and GTA Online.
Yeah.
I don't think we're probably wondering why we have GTA Online on the list.
Yeah, it's just.
It's a fucking mess.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah, it's boring.
it is boring. It's.
I think it's something.
I
you have
know
to do
it's
with
still
friends.
being built
Something you
as
can
we
do.
talk, but that's something.
But it's something.
Still.
It's something you can't do by yourself. I think it's very boring by yourself.
Yeah.
It's something you have to do with like a group of people.
Yeah.
Like you come together and you take down some dude. That's how I found it fun. But like still, there's something off about it, and it's hacked. It's like it's kind of broken in that aspect.
Yeah.
And the communities.
Yeah, the community is just funny. Like
Yeah.
13-year-olds. And everyone just seems to kill each other on sight.
Yeah, like it's rare that you'll ever team up for something. It's
Yeah,
something
with a
easy.
random person. Yeah, it's just every man for himself.
So we
Basically.
come back to it.
That's shit.
I think we should.
Yeah, come back.
I think Aliens, Colonial Marines is definitely a shout. I mean,
I still think Battlefield 4 is.
Oh,
It has to stay. I think it's fucking disgusting how it's broken. It crashes my Xbox anytime. Anytime I play this, the Xbox has crashed at least once, twice within like their period. Heat detection is broken. It's frame skips.
that's true.
The only thing that seems fine is the weapons. I don't think there's any standout.
No.
Like, I mean, I know like DICE, when they released the Battlefield, like Battlefield 3 when it first came out, it wasn't perfect. It wasn't this.
It wasn't that bad.
yeah, it wasn't.
Like, well, like, even when you load into a match, if you're in a tank, you're fucking, it looks like a stick.
Like,
The turret
there's
just looks like a stick.
there's no textures on it.
Yeah, you spend about half your time waiting to get into a lobby, and then you get into one that's still fucked up.
And it's not like it's broken on one console, it's everything.
Even
Across every
next
platform.
gen, even though it's not as bad on next gen, it's still pretty bad.
Yeah. I think that should probably stay up there.
I think we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Dead Space 3.
Haven't played it.
Okay, so me and Double really like Dead Space franchise, but I don't think you played Dead Space 3.
I haven't played Dead Space 3.
I haven't
I
played
played
Dead Space
1 and 2. And
EA really EA'd it up.
oh,
Add things like microtransactions and a weird crafting system that you can't really bother to use because you're kind of too scared.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have time to fucking build something.
Yeah.
Um,
Point.
and then like, when you shoot people that are shooting at you, you're like, this is just a third person game.
yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not survival horror. Yeah, it's not like cramped hallways with weird things coming at you that you don't know how to describe, so that horrifying. Like,
Yeah.
Necromorphs.
yeah. And then the ending is just so dumb. You find. I don't even want to go into like those aliens combine to make a moon,
Yeah.
and then you fight the moon,
Necromorph.
Fight
the
a
necromorph moon.
Fight a moon.
I think it can be cool,
That's dumb.
but I don't think it's a Dead series. Oh, that's a stupid thing to say. It's in the game called Dead Space.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to make that pun. I think it can be revived.
Wait.
I think.
Because then they could probably still come back.
Yeah, I think like I know it's its third game and people are probably like, surely it should be put down. But at least if it went down in a good way.
Yeah.
Maybe a new character.
Alright, fair enough.
They're not introducing a new character in this one.
Yeah, maybe there's a guy with.
Yeah, for
Isaac.
co-op,
Yeah.
which seems like a good idea.
Yeah, like co-op wasn't bad. Like around talking a co-op would be fun playing with you and me, and it is. It's just a lot of the horror to Dead Space is kind of being alone.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
It's
at the same time, like some degree of fans did ask for co-op and they wanted to play with their friends. So I'm gonna cut it.
Yeah, so is that
Okay.
4 left or 3?
4.
Okay.
Beyond Two Souls,
Oh, I was looking
Battlefield
so,
4, Solo Rings, and GTA Online.
I was so looking forward to Beyond.
Yeah.
So looking forward to it. Because, like, I should describe it as like Evan Page eyes.
Yeah, Ellen Page kind
I
of
know,
spice that
ever
game.
since, but like, I don't know why, as in, when I heard that, I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool, and I got like it, but then when I kind of got into it, I heard that it was the same gameplay as like, Heavy Rain, and I was like, oh, I don't really know. And then I was like, oh no, I'll give it a chance, and then I played it, I was like, I shouldn't have given it a chance. It's just shit.
It seems like a game you either love or hate, really. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're kind of into that whole thing, then definitely. I've heard people have really enjoyed Beyond Two Souls, like, but it has been
I don't
saying
hate
it.
so much.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, well,
I
So
think
bad.
story is dreadful.
so bad.
There's no gameplay. Like there isn't. Like it's just so. Yeah, I don't think David Cage knows how to make a game.
No.
Ever since his days making Fahrenheit to Heavy Rain now to this, he just tries to like fluke his way through the games by kind of having like good voice actors and stuff.
Yeah.
like William Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe,
Willem
yeah.
Dafoe and Ellen Page. Come
I
on.
mean, Heavy Rain was voice acted by a bunch of French, like they had French voice actors for American characters, which was just a bad idea.
That was, yeah, that was kind of.
Like those kids sounded so weird.
Yeah.
Jason. I think Colonial Marines is definitely.
And when-
definitely a good idea.
And when Beyond came out, like, or when there was kind of shots to the videos, like Beyond did look good.
Yeah.
But I think when we got hands on with it, it just got worse.
Yeah.
We're gonna play that through on the channel, and oh my god,
It's so bad.
it's so dumb.
It's so bad.
Can we call Beyond stuff?
What about GTA? Well,
What's left?
GTA Online, Beyond Two Souls, Battlefield 4.
They're all pretty disappointing games, I have to say.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I personally would keep Beyond because I haven't played Aliens. That's the only thing. I haven't played that.
when a game looks better at E3 than it is in real life, you kind of that's.
They always kind of bump up their games out for E3.
Yeah, but even like there's so like Colonial Marines a proper survival.
I think Colonial Marines
Ah,
has to say as well. There's so much they outsource that game, and
yeah.
I heard every time someone came in to develop it, they were just wiping it and starting again over and over. That's why it was got delayed so much. And then when it finally did come out, it was just like jumbled up mess. Like.
Yeah, and even at that, for like 2/3 of the campaign, you're fighting. It's pretty much like Dead Space. You're fighting like other Marines or other like
Wayland
androids and Wayland soldiers, which is really disappointing. And to make it worse, the final fight scene with the mother alien, you could hide inside. I think I'm pretty sure they patched it, but you could hide inside a hangar and you could just shoot her from the neck. She wasn't able to get in.
Yeah, you could fucking just scum the game.
Yeah. And on easy mode, you could basically just run through it. Like you didn't have to fight. You didn't need to go. You could just run through the entire make it through without firing.
It doesn't seem that hard to make a good aliens game. It's high borders, make them dark.
Yeah, kind of similar to like what Dead Space was.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that would make it real. And like perhaps maybe if you just had one Marine by himself, and like no, like don't have the soldiers behind him, like maybe get them separated from the crew and like, go into something. It's like that could really.
It says a lot when Alien versus Predators, Alien, their Clone and Marines kind of campaign was better than game based on it.
Yeah.
I think it's gotta stay.
Yeah, so do I, to be honest.
Alright, that's just the ones that stick out are GTA Online and Beyond Two Souls.
For getting cut?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So.
I think BF4 and Clone and Marines stay.
Yeah.
Well, either GTA Online or Beyond Two Souls.
Well, the thing, like, GTA Online probably will get better. Yeah, because they're going to be releasing heist missions soon. So I think that'll really pick it up when heist missions come in. Because I mean, like, you're going to have to work together on those heist missions. They're pretty much.
But is GTA 2 far gone, if you know what I mean? Like, it seems like they brought out this stuff, the community's still going to say shit, and everybody's still going to try scum the game for money.
Yeah.
Is it too late?
I'd say one to cut there would probably be Beyond. I'd probably cut Beyond because GTA I was looking forward to that a lot more than I was Beyond. And as you say, like, it's just because the community is so shit. It's so boring. There's nothing to do.
I mean, but like, if you look back at GTA 4 community, that was no better.
No, but I didn't really enjoy that.
I mean,
much.
the whole game is about causing havoc and doing what you want. So
Yeah.
like, I guess rocks. Like, I mean,
people are doing that.
like,
I don't know. Yeah. Well, I found that disappointing.
I don't know what to go here. Like, I hated Beyond and I hate GTA Online. I love GTA 5, but not GTA Online.
Wow.
And I love Rockstar, but
Maybe that's a reason to cut it then.
what?
The fact that you like the game, I suppose, so maybe just leave Beyond in there. And just we'll let Rockstar away with this one.
I think that's too much of an easy pass. Like, I made a good campaign, but you're, oh god, you're online as fuck. Say that about BF4 as well.
The campaign is still pretty boring.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great.
Okay, we're gonna have to make up our minds. Okay.
Alright, look, we'll just do a vote.
Right.
I think
I'm gonna start with you, Doug.
GTA Online should get cut. Personally.
Okay. Good. I think Beyond should be
No.
Connor.
It's really hard, like, they're both things that I look at and go, oh god.
Make an executive decision.
I think Beyond's gotta go.
Okay. That's what you guys think. This is our opinion after all. So.
I mean, I know GTA isn't complete, but that doesn't give you an excuse. Like, if it's not complete, don't release it. That's why I wouldn't. If we still did have GTA Online to this day, that'd be fun. And Rockstar said we're still working on it. We're still improving.
It was pretty buggy at the start as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, like it wouldn't work for about a week.
Yeah. Like, I remember when I was playing it, I played it and I did first, like, a few missions until you could get into the free like, roam. Then I was roaming around and I was doing, like, just what you normally do, which is do. And then when I
when you do races, people just
I came back, I had to start all over again. I had to create my character.
Yeah, I had to do that like twice.
That was bollocks.
So I think,
And your character actually feels pretty detached from the world anyway. you don't really feel like part of it. Like you no dialogue and all between the characters.
Yeah.
There's not as someone who's silent.
Yeah.
So we gotta pick a winner. I don't think GTA Online is the winner. That's
Oh, no,
a big
no, it's
reason.
not.
It's
No.
been Battlefield 4 and Clone Wars.
Battlefield 4, I from.
I gotta say Battlefield
Well, I've lost them.
4. You can.
I would have said Colonial Marines because I was really
Yeah.
looking forward to that game
So was
for
I.
such a long time.
I mean, you paid fucking attention to that game.
yeah.
When we saw that gameplay at E3, and
Like, I was
It
I was
looked good.
convinced the only way was up from there.
Yeah, it looked
I
good.
was convinced the only way was up, and like they proper like even like the characters who you were with in the demo were more fucking interesting than the characters in the actual fucking game. Like,
and they just hand-fisted like references into the game. Like
Yeah.
Hicks' shotgun would just be right there. It was like Definer had his name, like it. And like the power loader that Ripley uses in the second
Yeah.
movie is there.
yeah, but like that's just shout out to the
Yeah, but fans want-
it is
that's
supposed to
totally
be
weird.
it is supposed to be a sequel to the I think to Aliens to what happened
Aliens,
right
yeah.
after
Or
this.
Aliens, yeah.
Yeah, which is the Aliens, yeah. So
Because Hicks kills himself, doesn't he?
yeah, so
He kills himself in Brady Blows.
it's not going to
And BF4 just fuck me.
yeah.
That game is I love Battlefield. Ever since Bad Company 1.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's
that
been the
was-
shooter to go for.
Yeah.
For me, it was anyway.
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, just the revolution of being able to like blow a hole in any wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not to do that just in the campaign, but to do it
Do it
in the
on
multiplayer.
yeah.
To bring a building around someone you can't hide this game, you know.
Yeah.
And BF4 still got that, but like everything else around it.
Yeah, and there was hype as well, with the hype around it as well for like at E3 with the
Yeah.
64-man lobbies. Everyone was like
Yeah.
getting really
Yeah.
hyped.
Like it looks like DICE hit it well, which is kind of horrible to say, but they did. Like they hit a broken game well. And I remember when that beta came out on Xbox 360, and
Oh,
that's when it
yeah.
showed. That was
Mhm.
so bad, and it just kept telling itself it's just a beta. It'll get better, but
Yeah,
it
we
didn't.
got better. No. Like I've played some matches exactly like the beta.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Battlefield 4 the winner. For
Yeah.
most disappointing game of 2013.
Yeah.
I think that's fair actually.
Yeah, it's fair.
It is fair.
That was great.
It does look good.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Like,
That's
that's what
all
we-
that's all she's got.
Like, basically, that's. And DICE are just still sitting there going, yeah, we're fixing it. Like,
Yeah,
It's
and yeah, actually the delaying of the DLC is not a
yeah,
really
like,
entire thing that they've done.
but they had to.
I know they have to do it, but like
They shouldn't have had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I think for that, for all those reasons, it probably deserves it.
And they're trying to, like, well, our game's broken, here's double XP. That
Yeah.
is fucking. People, like,
That's what it
come
was.
on.
That's stupid. It's like I'd rather have just a
And they're patting
big
themselves on the
game.
back saying, you know, it's great that we got this out next year.
It's like fucking.
Jeez, it kind of makes you think, doesn't it? If they were maybe they were struggling to get it out next year.
I think EA just put the gun to the back of their head and said, you have to have this out as soon as the Xbox One and PS4 is out.
That's it. So.
They're going to be your cash cow for 2013.
Yeah.
Okay then, so most disappointing game, Battlefield 4 is our winner.
Yeah.
The two runners up, Aliens, Clone Marines and GTA Online.
I
Okay.
think that's fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we move on to best story of 2013.
Oh god.
This is going to be tough.
Oh god.
We got The Last of Us, we got Bioshock Infinite, we got GTA 5, we got Metro Last Night, we got Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, we got Tomb Raider, and we got Killer is Dead.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we should start with The Last of Us, to be honest. I personally think that was one of the best told stories of, if not this year, pretty much all time.
On
Oh,
probably
yeah.
this generation of consoles.
Yeah. Definitely, I
Oh,
agree.
actually.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, I know. Like at the end of the game, it left me with a feeling that you very rarely feel in video games. Like it kind of similar to the way I felt at the end of Fallout 3, before Broken Steel and all the DLC.
Yeah.
It's kind of that weird. And Silent Hill 2 actually, just thinking back further, those kind of like I would probably categorize all them in terms of their endings all into kind of one pile that just kind of really hit me hard. Even like Bioshock was nearly there, but I just think Last of Us' story is just that.
I think Last of Us makes you feel like a weird, empty. Like,
It's a bit of a surprise.
I'm not saying in a bad way, it's just like this journey.
Yeah, it's like I found like after we played when we played it, after if we played it for like an hour or two, I felt like emotionally drained from a lot of stuff, like a lot of decisions we had to make, and They were just kind of going around the world. It felt like it was draining. It was a draining game. It was like a good training game. I liked it a lot. That was brilliant.
Yeah, I love the story.
That's definitely.
It kind of it makes you question like it's like it questions your means.
Oh yeah, I think it questions.
Yeah, it was like it jolted the good thing if you did a bad thing. Sure, you saved the girl at the same time. This journey was for nothing really.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying it was bad. Like it's just I think it was a fantastic story.
Oh yeah.
And it's definitely in the top 3.
Definitely.
Okay. I think Infinite's in the top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of similar to Last of Us again. I mean, the ending just screwed.
I never that ending would properly left me speechless when I sat on my console watched the credits go by and I still couldn't wrap my head around what just happened.
Yeah, I know. I had to walk around my entire house and just go, what the fuck?
I think that ending's it's all rushed at you really quickly. Like that ending sequence is just hammer after hammer. Like, oh, you're close. That Elizabeth was your daughter, and it just keeps on going and going. It just keeps on. It keeps on hitting, and you just have to take it.
It took me like a solid hour to afterwards absorb it all and kind of come to terms with what just happened.
GTA 5.
Yeah, that was another fairly good story.
It was a good story, but I wouldn't recommend it for the top 3. Like it was good, but it was.
That's where you're coming from.
Yeah, it was.
But when I look at this list, Metro Last Light,
Metal
Gear Rising of Rangers 2 Raider, Killer's Dead.
Right, yeah.
I think
Killer's Dead. I don't really know the actual story.
I think the ending to GTA was very kind of a bit predictable. I think everyone kind of saw some sort of ultimatum at that coming.
I think you're given that decision of who to kill, unless you felt very strongly about, unless you hated a character very strongly, you're always going to pick C because you wanted them to come in and talk.
Yeah.
Even though I like Last of Us, they're not good guys.
No, they're bad guys.
Yeah, they do bad things. But I think I agree with Chris. I don't think it's one of the top 3 songs.
Oh no,
I really liked it. I thought it was a great experience. And
Yeah.
it had memorable moments.
it did, yeah.
Obviously.
I just like how you kind of get jerked about with all this Devon guy and the FIB. Metro Last Light.
I loved it.
I thought the first one was a lot better.
Yeah.
2023.
Well, I kind of see what you're coming from. Two it is kind of just it kind of felt like more like a bit like a DLC.
It did a bit.
It felt a little bit like a DLC to the first one, but I found like the first one was such a shock because when you showed it to me, because I've never played anything like that before. I hadn't played anything like that before. The first one, but then the second one, I liked it a lot, but it was
Metro has a great atmosphere and makes you feel like a proper post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah,
I think
it feels
dirty, gritty.
Yeah,
It's unrealistic.
dark.
And every bullet you feel, I think the guns feel great in that game.
Yeah, it is. It's good. I like it a lot.
I didn't play Metro last night, but I played the Metro 2033 and
it
was very impressive. Was it similar to that at all?
It was. It felt like it was kind of made for the general population. Or did you feel that? It kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of like Dark Souls,
it wasn't.
If you look at Dark Souls, it's kind of it doesn't care that if you're bad at video games, it's going to be a bad experience. You just have to get better and better. That's what Metro 2033 felt like. But Last Light felt kind of it was.
It wasn't for a hardcore fan.
No, exactly.
For general, yeah.
It kind of lost its weird quirks.
Yeah, because when I cause in Metro, you know about the librarians, you knew about all that, but you knew about all the different creatures. So then the second one was God, you're the same. It's
everything was a lot easier.
It was a lot easier.
It's a lot easier to find boats, and it's a lot easier to kind of keep yourself alive. It's not a bad game. It's just
it's just I like the story a lot, but I don't know if I put that in number 3. I put that as top 3.
Metal Gear Rising Rangers. It's got a wild story. It's just it's not a good story.
No.
It's so weird. You have to just play Metal Gear Rising Rangers. I think you can cut it, but
Yeah, kind
like, there's parts when like they're using child brains.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Okay.
and that last boss fight, you just go home and watch that goddamn last boss fight.
Damn senators.
And you know, you're watching that thinking, yeah, this guy's right. You're like, no, this is dumb, don't agree with that. Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider. Doesn't have a name, just Tomb Raider.
Just Tomb Raider.
Not a good story.
From what you've told me, yeah, it's
I think it's a pretty interesting story.
like, well, no, that we like actually get to see how like Lara Croft,
Kind of like
kind of
develops
became-
these survival,
Yeah.
survival skills.
became tough.
And you kind of grow up like, you kind of, as you progress through this big island, you kind of meet back up with your crew of the ship.
Yeah.
And you do get attached to a few of them. There's not many, but there's this old guy, the ship captain, I think.
Yeah.
You kind of get attached to him. He knew your dad and you always talked to him, so it's pretty.
I think what that game did best though was kind of made people respect Lara Croft, the
Yeah.
character of
Yeah.
Lara Croft.
Yeah.
Because she was a bit of an object in like
Yeah.
the movies and stuff and in previous games.
Yeah.
I think you're dead right there.
Yeah. They definitely kind of seem to give her kind of character in this game.
Yeah, and personality.
Developed through a decent enough story as well.
It plays really well.
Yeah.
Climbing feels good, shooting feels good. Bow and arrows, ball.
We'll come back to her.
Yeah, I think we will come back to that. Killer is dead, it's shouldn't even be on this list. I
That
just put it there
it should
'cause
be a beat.
I just want to get as much Killer is dead in. People be like, that's a great game until they play the Jiggle missions and then they'll think back at me.
Yeah. This is weird.
Killer is dead has got a really weird story. You're a
Yeah.
gigolo who works for the government and you're employed as an assassin
It's
and you
weird.
gotta kill people, and before he kills people he says killer is dead. And then he does an artistic execution. It's weird.
Yeah.
And it should be on this list. So.
No, it should. Anyway.
Let's cut that.
Are we down to 4 now, is it?
Yeah, we got Last of Us, Bioshock, GTA 5, Metro Last Light, and Tomb Raider. I think Last Light deserves to be here.
Yeah?
No.
Oh, I was I thought
No.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's what I said. What? Alright, yeah, no, I think we should cut. I think we should cut last.
I do that part, like, I'm not sure if you got up to it, Chris, but when you get with the little dark one,
Oh yeah.
it gets weird.
Yeah.
It's not great and not good weird.
Alright, so
Just
put that down.
weird.
Cut her too.
Yeah. Sure.
So it's, well, we know Last of Us and Bioshock Infinite, so it's between Tomb Raider
It's
and
between GTA 5,
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
which is better.
I don't know really about Tomb Raider, but it sounds.
But we've all played GTA 5,
Yeah.
and I'm the only one who's played Tomb Raider.
But by the sound of it, I think I would prefer Tomb Raider story over GTA 5. By the way, like you described the
I
by the way it's going on.
probably go the other way.
I think I
Yeah.
would as well. I think I picked GTA 5 story over.
I think GTA 5 is a great
Yeah.
story, but if you look at this
Yeah.
year's games for actual story,
Yeah.
there's two big ones that stand out, and that's Last of Us and Infinite.
Yeah.
But when you look at the list, it's probably going to be...
Alright, so.
People are gonna be angry that we're not mentioning games like Papers, Please, or Legend of Zelda,
Yeah.
or Gone
Yeah.
Home. And like, I bet if we all played Gone Home, it would be here for best story.
Yeah.
But we just haven't played those games, and we felt like it would just be cheating if we put them on.
Yeah.
Alright, fair
Just
enough.
going with the crowd.
So
Yeah.
what
That's
we're
why-
going is top 3.
I think GTA 5.
I think GTA 5. I don't think, I don't want to hold Tomb Raider above
Yeah.
GTA 5.
Right.
And I'm not saying it's a bad game, it's really good.
I
game.
think
Yeah.
GTA 5's like the character development and just the general mode.
Okay, I think we can cut Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. Yeah. I think GTA 5
Yeah.
probably deserves to be in there.
Yeah, so so we got The Last of Us, Bioshock Infinite, and GTA 5.
I'm gonna just say Last of Us. That's just me.
Alright, I don't think
That's just me.
Yeah.
I don't think we can argue.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with that.
Like, I think,
If this was a first, second, and third, but it's not, we just do a winner.
or we just do a winner and then 2 runners up,
Oh, yeah.
it would definitely be Bioshock.
Yeah.
Second.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it's not that way.
Bioshock's a close.
Yeah,
a close
it's-
second.
It doesn't work like that,
So,
so.
Yeah.
so it's Last of Us.
Last
number one.
Last of Us.
Last of Us and then Bioshock.
I think that story got everybody. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do.
so winner of best story is Last of Us,
Yeah.
with 2 runners up, Bioshock Infinite, and GTA 5. Hey, welcome back to Chris, Con, and Dumbri's Game of the Year extravaganza. We're just gonna go back into this. Where's company category?
There's company.
A lot of dickheads out there. Here's the one we favour. We got EA, we got Activision, we got Ubisoft, we got Gearbox, we got DICE, and we got Sega.
Oh.
Let's just start from the top. EA.
Yeah.
Hasn't been a good year for EA.
Yeah.
No.
Not the best.
Yeah, it takes it.
See,
Not-
every time they try these, people just hate them more and more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they have their own verb now, I believe. EA.
Yeah.
EA'd it.
Yeah.
It's the process of EAing something.
Like, I heard that's actually the dictionary now.
Oh yeah, it was added in along with twerk and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, just bad publishers.
Yeah.
Got great games to publish, but just treat them like shit.
Yeah. And I'm just like,
I feel like Battlefield's so messy
They're not
because they put the gun to DICE's head.
yeah.
And then
Activision.
Agree with that. Publishing
just-
the longest line of bullshit in the world.
Yeah, basically.
Based on all the Call of Duties.
It's just how many turd sandwiches will they fire out and how many people are still gonna eat them?
Yeah, that's true.
let's just hope that they don't fuck up Destiny.
Yeah. I
Close
feel
it
that
out,
feels
yeah.
promising.
Hopefully.
No, they don't fuck over Bungie.
Oh,
They
Yeah.
fucked over enough. Ubisoft. They got a broken.
Broken fucking.
They have a broken. Yeah, their like Steam Uplay just doesn't work properly.
they did.
Yeah.
They did go with Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Yeah.
They did.
that's
I mean, they
true.
kind of did. Yeah. And what do they have coming up? They have Watch Dogs. They're
Watch
doing
Dogs.
Watch Dogs,
Yeah.
and that looks promising. So
That's true.
it could be a good 2014 for Ubisoft.
Blacklist was good.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Could be.
But the only thing is Black Flag, you know the way there's just so many glitches and bugs left in that
What is
game.
that?
Oh, so many. Like, so many. Like, there was like there was loads of scenes where you could see the people in the background and whatever they were holding was like floating in the air. And you're like, what? It's like, I'm talking to a mug.
Yeah. I just
You know, there's a lot of glitches and a lot of time you like.
Ubisoft ain't a bad company all the time. It's just that they're kind of on the verge of being EA.
Yeah. On the verge of becoming the EA.
That company that they got to make Assassin's Creed Abstergo Entertainment, and they used their engine. Have they done Assassin's Creed before? Who made 3?
I don't know.
Was it them?
I don't think so. I think it was you.
They're French as well, studios, I think. Abstergo,
Really?
I think.
What?
It's a weird company to just come in
Yeah.
and pick up the Assassin's
Like,
Creed
hello.
legacy. But
We're taking this
got
over.
Gearbox. You just
Yeah, that's it.
and they just keep doing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just down.
Clone Marines was just fucking awful.
Yeah. Borderlands 2 and Watch Dogs.
Yeah, Borderlands 2 wasn't great. I thought like there was just talks of them just outsourcing Clone Marines like crazy.
Yeah.
They use money that they got from Clone Marines off Sega to fund Borderlands, which is just a straight up bad move. I think they're worried that they're gonna fuck up the Borderlands name, so they gave it to Telltale, which is that's that new game coming out, Tales from the Borderlands.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. Like,
I know, they're just a nice company. DICE. Yeah. They're just straight up on this because Battlefield.
Yeah.
They fucked up Battlefield.
That's it. Battlefield, really. That's why. But we don't know if it's Stash's their fault.
It
Or whether
is.
it's-
It
yeah.
is.
Or
Like
whether
if you make a game as a
Yeah.
developer and you look at this game and go, oh, it's not finished.
Yeah.
You can come to your publisher and be like, it's not finished.
Yeah, well, that's true. Or else, then again, yeah.
do you wonder if
they
EA
did
just
actually.
kinda-
Oh, I know EA pushed them out the door and said,
Yeah.
look, the game's done or
Yeah.
not. It's still gone in shelves. Like, they should have just held their hand and be like, it's not done yet, give us more time.
Yeah.
And Sega.
And Sega.
Sick.
Sega are just bad. That's the last. Anytime I think of Sega, I just think it's just a really confused publisher. You just don't know what to do with titles.
Makes me think of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, always.
Because that's the only, and they fucked that series up good.
Yeah,
Um,
it's the only one that, like,
Didn't Sega pick up when THQ fell apart? They just bought Homefront.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like they just
we're
came
not-
to the auction and just went, we'll have that one.
Yeah.
Why? Reasons.
Don't know.
They just seemed
Lots and
confused.
lots of
Yeah.
reasons.
And they were like, yeah,
Good
well,
reasons. It's like,
I mean, I'm
don't
sure
know.
Sega probably scummed Clone Marines along with Gearbox.
Yeah.
But at the same time, using, I mean, segregate the money and it got pumped into the wrong game.
You got
And Connor Means needed money. We saw.
Yeah.
Alright, that's gonna get cut. I think Dice can go.
Yeah.
It's not.
We talked enough shit about that.
I think Ubisoft can go too.
Yeah, I think Ubi can go as well.
I think we're being a bit harsh on Ubisoft.
Poor you.
And I honestly think Sega can go too, maybe. Because
Wait, what's left now?
EA, Activision, Gearbox, and Sega. Because to be honest, I
Yeah.
think EA, Activision, Gearbox probably deserve to be those
Yeah,
top
that's
two.
true.
I don't think like
Shithead.
I think we should just kind of
Sega are just like idiots.
yeah.
And they're just like, we're on the list. We're like, it's a bad list, Sega. And it's like, ah, we're on the list
We're on
now.
the list though.
Homefront 2! We're like, no, Sega. Not now. Alright, yeah, Sega can go.
Yeah. I'm gonna vote for EA. To be
Yeah.
worst.
I'm gonna vote for Gearbox.
And I think I'll vote for Activision.
Alright, give you a reason for EA, and then give it
I'm just giving them because it's had just such a bad year, and mainly because of Battlefield 4 as well. It's like I'm using that
fucked up mess.
as a massive example because they just fucked me.
They fucked up their their basketball game in NBA.
Yeah,
Doesn't look
I
great.
didn't see that.
The reason I'd say Activision is because everything they touch seems to just turn to shit.
It does.
Basically. I mean, like, they might revive themselves with Destiny, maybe.
But their
Maybe.
Destiny could just be turned into another Call of Duty.
Yeah, one of those
Yeah.
other games, yeah.
Trying to
And then that could really
Shit.
Bungie and shits as well. But I just think they cannot do anything.
I don't understand how they taught time developers into a 9-year contract to make the same game every year was good.
Yeah.
Like, it's
just-
not
they
hard
just
to
think-
priority or getting bored or
They just,
yeah, I don't know.
they just,
they don't care.
it's just suits who run that place, not gamers.
Yeah.
It's fucking suits.
they need to get their shit together. Activision, you need to get your shit together.
You need to get your shit together.
I think just Gearbox were fucking disgraceful with that just it was like putting it's like the exact same thing that Dice and EA did, putting Cloud Marines on the shelf. It's
Yeah.
broken. It's not a made game.
No.
It felt rushed. It didn't look good. It felt like an Xbox, an original
Yeah.
Xbox game, not a 360 game.
Fair
It
enough.
looked bad,
Yeah. It was bad.
and they refused to take the blame for when everybody came out. I was like, what the fuck is this piece of shit? They're like, no,
Yeah.
we only made this part, but those guys made the bad part.
Yeah.
And then those guys pointed the blame onto these
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
and it
It
was
was
just a
just a
circle of
blame
fuck you,
toss.
you messed up the game.
Yeah.
And it's
You fucked up everything.
I would think Activision, not necessarily for 2013, I just think in general they're a fairly bad company.
I just think this year Gearbox made way more bad touches. Bad touch. I think.
But Activision had the
I would
drive of
think
coming out.
I would think I'd much prefer to take EA over Activision to win.
Would you?
Yeah.
And then Gearbox over EA.
Well, it's just there's only one way.
Thanks. Only 1 minute.
You just have the runners up.
Yeah.
So, what are we deciding?
I want to remind you of what Activision said about COD Ghosts selling badly this year.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It was console change, man. It's
yeah. They sold on every platform, but they're like, how did it sell out? Console change.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, no, that should
No.
improve the
Yeah.
sale. It's selling on a new thing.
Yeah.
No,
It's like, no,
that's stupid, but like, that's Activision stupid. I just think
man.
Gearbox just properly fucked up a huge, very renowned, well-known, like, Call of Duty is like, when you think Call of Duty, it's shit here. But like Alien, like the Alien franchise,
Yeah, fair enough.
But not fair to
It's
say, Alien games have never been outstanding. Gearbox probably had a chance to do it and just fucked up.
Activision also did. But Survival Instincts.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I forget who developed it, but I know they did it.
Yeah, they were involved in Survival
Sure.
Instincts.
Fuck.
Alright, it's between EA and Activision then.
I think Activision. I mean, although actually, but then EA.
It seems like we're just pushing them for just fucking up or just
I-
releasing Call of Duty all the time.
Even I forgot EA servers are just terrible. I forgot. I'm just thinking about that now. Like,
Yeah,
Well,
everything
at
is
least
just
like
terrible.
Activision servers hold. At least they hold up.
yeah. I memean, like the Battlefield 4
Yeah, at least
servers
they
are
doesn't
glitchy as
crash
fuck.
or Xbox. PlayStation.
Sim City, which is purely online, has shit servers. If you look back at,
Oh yeah, I think SimCity actually. Fuck me. Remember they were like, you can't play SimCity offline. It won't work. And then next day someone hacked it and was like, I played it offline. And then they were like, cock. Yeah, I think you deserve to win there. Just.
and then
fucking-
I even forgot about FIFA. FIFA has never had good servers.
Are we sure now EA did SimCity?
I'm
It was made by Max.
I don't know. Let's Google this shit.
let's just blame them.
Like, this is your fault.
I think you're right as well, Duffer, but
I think they were involved in it. They usually
They
are involved
published-
in Sims.
I think
Sims
they
games,
published
aren't
it. Yeah.
They usually are always involved in Sims games.
Yeah.
Fucking Sims.
I'm certain they published it.
And even if they
Yeah,
did,
yeah,
they were still
It's-
involved.
Yeah,
on it.
no, it's, yeah. I saw the electronic arts.
Jesus, yeah. Okay.
Fuck.
EA win them.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with you.
And the Activision will close down. If it was.
But Gearbox has to be acknowledged for fucking just I don't know. Just
Yeah,
being
Yeah,
a
you're
huge
not
thing.
getting away with it,
No.
Gearbox.
No, so you're
Randy Crisper right now is
He's like, yes.
he's hiding behind his couch, going they're onto me. Borderlands now.
I love the way they had the audacity actually to say it, like when they were talking about Aliens Colonial Marines to be a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually was another.
They were like, this product is good, and we were all like, yeah, we believe you, because you know it looked good, and then when we saw it, we were like, what? How did you do this? Looks worse.
It's like, who did you hire?
Alright,
It's
so
like, fuck
it's-
this up.
It's EA and then Activision, Gearbox, or whatever. So EA are our worst company in 2013.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good job, EA. Another solid year of being EA.
Let's give them a round of applause, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
And it just continues as just being total dickheads and not listening to fans.
Yeah, it's like, nah, lads, you don't know what you're talking about. It's like,
we
know.
know we make the good games.
Yeah, it's like, we know what we're doing. Like, we got lucky before. We can do it.
Everybody loved the ending of Mass Effect 3. You know what I'm talking about?